I'm just saying.
Yeah. You're not wrong. I'm just trying to laugh quietly. Okay. Where's the... Okay. South wing. No, that's not what we want. We want astronomy wing, transfiguration courtyard. Because I'm following this treasure map, because I just know where this one leads.
Oh, sure.
And I want the stuff. Parts Niffler and all.
There's the fountain. I'm getting closer.
Did I really not, like, grab the thing over here?
Velio.
Nope. Okay. Oh, you.
Levioso.
That's what. And I suppose while I'm here... No, because then I'll do the Daedalian... I will come back for the Daedalian keys quest.
This stairwell looks promising.
Because then I'd have to go chase after the Daedalian keys.
Now, where's the treasure?
And I'm trying not to get distracted within a distraction within a distraction.
There was a doorway hidden within the portrait. I wonder what came of Arthur's search.
No, clearly this is far too dignified for us. That chick's head didn't load in at first. That was a weird moment.
Revelio.
David?
What?
Okay. Just making sure you're still there.
Oh yeah, sorry, I was looking at a notification on my phone. I got momentarily distracted.
You're not allowed to get distracted. No, I'm kidding. Oh, over in here. Okay, yeah. Merlin. Yes, J.K. Rowling, we know you're desperately in love with British mythology. You can't claim Merlin. He was a real person. Well, no, okay, but he was certainly not your intellectual property.
The Daedalian keys are back.
It'd be like an American version
You
of
seem
this
excited
claiming
about
that
something.
Sherlock Holmes was a
Daedalian
member
keys
of
are
their
The what keys?
The Daedalian keys.
or
Surely
whatever that
you've
formed
seen them
it.
flying about.
Kid you not, that's the
Rumor is that a former
librarians.
headmistress, Professor Moll,
Okay, well, there you
conjured them
go.
To protect the
Yep.
contents of certain locked
People weren't
cabinets
happy
years
about that
ago.
either.
Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I hope
Kitty!
you follow a few keys at least. If you
Void
manage to
boy.
open a cabinet,
He's
I'd
a
love to
void
know what
boy.
you
I have to
find,
pet the
if
void boys.
anything.
Oh. I love the Void Boys. Cute. Okay. Let's do the main quests now. Before I get distracted and distracted and distracted.
Yeah, I struggle to make progress in games like these just because I'm always constantly doing side stuff and then I never actually get around to doing the main
Right?
story.
It's just like, oh, There's a shiny, and a shiny, and a shiny.
Well, because the problem is I've been conditioned by some games that you can only do the side stuff at certain points, and then they lock you out of it if you don't do it, and then you miss out on cool rewards.
Revelio.
So it's like, well, I have to do everything now because it might not be available later. There's also the issue that occasionally there will be games that hide progression items through like random side stuff that they just expect you will randomly find and do.
Right.
And it's like, okay, so if I don't want to get stuck later, then I need to make sure I have every possible thing just in case.
Revelio.
Can we talk about how much of the movies they recreated, like this just being Gilderoy Lockhart's classroom from the second movie? Like, literally, there's homages, and then there's like robbing the visual grave of.
Well, I think ultimately that's what they assumed people wanted, was they just wanted to play in the area that they, you know, saw in the movies.
Yeah, but that's like no excuse to like, because those sets, I get it, it's J.K. Rowling's intellectual property and she paid for those sets and yada 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 and all, but like, if you're doing things in a new medium, at least change your settings up a little bit. Like, the visual designers on those movie sets worked really hard, and I feel like the game designers just got to cheat.
No.
Professor.
You're not wrong.
I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogwarts.
Although they did have to make all of it
were wearing armor.
They still had to make all of it interactable in a certain way, so it's not like...
Ranrock used it to
and I guess they did
control the
design
dragon.
things like the offices and stuff that we never saw. So.
And I feel like if they had made
were
them
there
completely
because of
original, people
me.
would have just said, well, why didn't they
I
make it look
overheard
like
Ranrock
the
talking with-
movie?
Yeah, they weren't gonna win
was in
either way.
Yeah.
With Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me.
Like,
and he would
very
have,
serious
had surrounded the pieces of
conversation.
The three broomsticks not intervened.
Loudest
This
outfit
is
on the
great
planet.
news indeed.
Mhm.
If Ranrock's
Blind
goblins
gay
and
men are
dark wizards
popping into this
after you,
conversation
they
going,
want what we
Sweetie,
found in
tone
that
it
vault."
down!
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment.
See,
It's a
they're
map
just
of
stealing the
Hogwarts,
Marauders
to be
map.
sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library.
They're not even thinking of their
restricted
own
section, to be
MacGuffins at
precise.
this point.
And a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we
See,
may
I
find
would have
there
fixed
as well.
the Time Turner
But
plot hole
if our
with this
experience
new
at
ancient
Gringotts,
magic
let
introduction.
alone what happened
I
to
would have been
Merlin,
like,
taught me
yeah,
anything, it's
these
that the path we're on is terribly dangerous.
these Time Turners
you to
can
work with
only be
Professor
built
Hecat
with
a bit
ancient magic,
before
which
we
means they can
continue.
be only be built
how
by
dangerous
these
could the
very
library
specific
be?
people.
Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after
Get
all.
what I'm saying?
But
Oh,
we
yeah,
should
it
be
makes
prepared
sense.
for anything.
Yeah,
It doesn't seem like
like,
the kind of
Improve
thing
your
that you should just be able to
defensive
like, walk
magic
into a shop
further,
and
come and see
buy.
me. I'll let
yeah.
Professor
You want to
Hecat
know how
do his
J.K.
lecture.
Rowling patched up that plot hole?
How?
All of them got destroyed in the battle at the Ministry.
Oh, naturally.
Right. Just popped some spackle over that plot hole, did you?
Like, and so what, nobody can ever make more? Like, how did the original ones get made?
Right?
Revelio.
Okay, we have to go to Professor Hecat's assignment. Right? No, just spackled over that shit. Just like, nah. No, I would have been like, no, they're just very special things that have to be made specifically by this very powerful ancient magic. That means they can only be made by these specific individuals.
And I feel like it's the kind of thing that the government would keep very close tabs on, so if something goes wrong, they know exactly who to go looking for.
Exactly, right? But then I feel like the plot hole we're creating there is forcing her to flesh out the ancient magic more.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good.
Because let's face it, the Zeus powers don't get explained very well either.
Your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell.
We're just gonna teach a student how to light people on fire.
When necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds...
I like how first she's like, no, you totally need a defensive spell to learn to levitate things, to throw people off their guard. Then she's like, burn them all!
How much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me.
Oh yeah, this is why I didn't go do the cross wands, because she literally just,
isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
She literally just wants us to go do cross wands. She's like, fuck off! Go beat people up! I have to go complete a round of spell practice with the dummy, and that's going to not go well. Because if it's one thing I handle worse than combat, it's combat with, like, actual timing.
Yeah.
Quick time events, no!
So now, I know you've had issues with, like, Resident Evil and the colorblind thing. How does this game treat that?
I already have the colorblind filter on.
Oh, really?
Yep. Try Tinopia.
Oh, it doesn't look any different to me.
The like, reds and yellows are more muted.
Ah, okay. So you're saying is, she would look even more ridiculous, if you didn't have that on.
Right?
She'd be even more brighter and colorful.
Right? Like,
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
No, I genuinely did not even notice.
That's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts.
It shades things into shades I can see, basically.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it does, because I don't know if it covers, like, the jackets or anything, but it covers, like, the menus, and so, like, the attack spells aren't bright red, or at least so I've been told is the difference.
Oh, okay.
We don't have any of those yet, so...
I'm flattered to hear that.
You can't quite tell, but...
Either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work?
I think it actually, exclusively applies to, like, the menus.
And whoever is still standing in the end?
He sounds like he was voiced by a 6-year-old.
Right? He sounds like he is. Look at him. He looks like he's 14. How did he end up running this club?
Of course.
How is he not the one we're beating up in this club?
Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian.
Like, I get that we tend to call these types of people officious little shits, but do we have to take it so literally?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
They clearly got bored after, like... I usually do Sebastian, then Maddie. Nope. Will you Levioso the one with the shield on them still? Thank you. Lucan, can I throw things at people? Just kidding, not asking, already did. I feel like that should have, like, counted against you. You literally just yeeted a barrel at them.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy.
Alright, let's
Very
get
good
this
way to
over
master
with.
Spell combinations. Come again. Congratulations.
Yeah.
See you
Congratulations.
back here again.
I need the training dummy. It's part of my homework.
Hello, Lucan.
Not only do the teachers know about your club, they're
I'll fetch
they're
and give you a
forcing
list
me
of
to
combinations
participate.
practice.
Nice.
Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
If you need to stop practicing before...
Oh, Accio, right. Okay. Accio, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Nicely done.
Leviosa, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Good one.
Good thing I only have to do this once.
Leviosa.
1, 2, 3.
Accio.
Well, because I have to go very deliberately slow to get, like, the finger movements.
Oh, sure.
Or
So
else
that's
I
enough
end up
practice. You
spamming
look
that
good at that.
in-betweeny
Thank you,
blast
Lucan.
spell
I
too
say
much.
better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Didn't I just kick everyone's ass looking like this? I think that fearsome competitor thing has already sailed.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for
Rolling
another
up to
round?
this being like, yeah, I actually have to do it for homework, so...
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant.
I'm
Are
not
you
here because I
dealing with a
want to
partner?
be. I'm here because one of my teachers has an insatiable bloodlust.
Yes, Letty.
Let's get to it.
I'm here because Professor Hecat wants me to smack your fools around.
Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
You sound like 7.
Don't shy away now.
I know she said Protego, but it sounded like she yelled potato.
Potato!
Come on.
Look at that chick who's just like, oh, thank God I didn't get a barrel thrown at me.
I want to go to the duel club and just start throwing out Avada Kedavras. Be like, oh yeah, I'm real good at this, just watch.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of
And
you.
see, the thing is, if you could get that spell before it was unlocked,
You'd
I
better keep
doubt,
practicing
like,
if you want a chance at winning.
even
Or at
if
least
they
survive
knew you
the
could
next
do that, I
round.
doubt anyone
I'll
would
let you
say
know when
anything
we're
about it,
ready.
because you can just
Hope
run
to see you
around
then.
killing fools left and right, and nobody bats an
The next
eye.
round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
It's just like, oh, I'm sorry, your club doesn't allow the use of
Assignment's
Avada
all
Kedavra. I'm sorry, I didn't realize this was a dueling club for bitches.
I didn't realize this was a dueling club for babies. Lucan's just sitting there. I'm literally 12. No, I'm never gonna. I can roll upstairs. Great.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
My favorite spells are like Defindo and Bombarda and
Should be, Professor.
Confringo,
Yes.
like all the ones that
I'm sorry
set
to
people on
say,
fire and
I
blow
visited
things
Okay,
my
now
apart.
you're just
careless
naming
colleagues
Pokemon.
at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a
God
fickle
damn it, Dave! I
servant.
was
Your
drinking.
spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please
Now the
maintain
burning
focus.
sensation in my
And rather
nose
than
smells
offend
like
today's
bomb
lesson
pops.
With your robes aflame, let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Oh, did you get the new Mountain Dew?
Concentrate.
Yep.
And keep your wand
I haven't
steady.
actually found it anywhere yet.
Yeah, it was at my local Walmart, so I grabbed a pack.
Nice.
Yep. In the bottles, not the cans, but we all know canned soda's better.
What do you think of
Good
it?
work.
I like it. Then again, I like bomb pop
A few
flavor, so.
targets for you.
But yeah, see, if you look at the attack spell now, here, let me, yeah. This is the color of the attack spells, and I'm told they're different.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's maybe more of like an orangey red.
Yeah, see, it's just what I would call red. I can't see any other shade of red than this, or any other shade of yellow than that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And yeah, the yellow's kind of like a mustardy yellow, as opposed to like this probably doesn't mean anything to you. They're definitely like, if they were Power Rangers colors, they would definitely be like very muted.
Okay, so it's what I can understand is it's not incredibly bright.
Correct. It's like all of the colors are just like off a little bit.
Yeah.
Like they're not the main colors, they're like tangentially related to the colors.
Yeah.
They're the second cousins of the colors.
Well, I can only see the second cousins of the colors, so.
Well, hey, there you go. That's how you got your name.
Right? There we go.
Hashtag cousin is my color spectrum.
Incendiary.
Or I
Oh my
suppose
God, I'm
vision
getting-
spectrum.
Incinerate yourself.
There we go. Oh, I'm gonna use that.